Now have a look at the evolution of Indian culture, for example, and its structure and its characteristics and so on. The paradox is that one of the oldest civilizations is also regarded as the greatest receptacle of all knowledge. We are Vishwa Gurus. No more interrogation at the global level. We have declared that we are the Vishwa Gurus. If they don't acknowledge it, well, they need to be told that they are idiotic, and then you must understand the Everest in my world of knowledge. I am the Vishwa Guru. But is the Bhagavad Gita the Everest of humanism? Rather doubtful. The problem with Indian culture and the representatives of Indian culture through the ages is that they assert in so many words at times and indirectly at other times that all new knowledge is in our old knowledge. The older it is, the better it will be. And then because you see, we had all the profound truths at such an early. Recently, just a year ago, some physicists got the Nobel Prize. Some 3 of them got the Nobel Prize in physics. And it was about the origin of the universe and things of that kind, which I don't understand very much because I'm not a student of physics. Newspapers reports said that the Nobel Prize was awarded to these 3 physicists for presenting the thesis that the universe has no existence of itself. The universe has no existence. There was so much of an enthusiasm in our country in some orthodox circles that a certain lady who was good in physics, she said, and in Sanskrit also she claimed, said, you see, this is absolute nonsense. Our seers declared that the universe is unreal several centuries ago. So if any Nobel Prize goes to this particular thesis, it rightly belongs to us. But this lady, who held forth for 45 minutes in her criticism of the Nobel Prize winners' doctrines and conclusions, she did not mention that our thesis about the unreality of the world is based on dream experience. What is the most wonderful, strong argument advanced in favor of the theory that the world is unreal? Dream experience. You see an elephant in the dream and then you realize that it is unreal. So is the world. See, you cannot prove things of this kind by an analogy. But then this lady thought that that was enough. That's why I said we even know the date of Ramana, calculated to the minute. So apart from our own numerous savants, scholars, there are many of them. There is one Aravind Sharma, I don't know if you have heard of his name. He is in the solar system the best Indologist according to himself. If you don't agree with it, that is your fault. He is in Canada and therefore you should accept, if not for any other reason. And then there is David Frawley. I once shared the
Infinity Foundation. There is Infinity Foundation.
I shared the dais once with David Frawley and I said his name should have been David Folly because you are so good in it. A Goliath of a folly, that is what he is.
But he is Vaman Shastri.
Vamana Shastri also. You see, this is the way in which some people present Indian culture, much to the chagrin of those like us who think that this is not the way to understand the culture, let alone Indian culture. The difficulty is that we cannot experience the fact that we can have tolerance in the midst of wide differences in matters of culture. This is the fundamental thing. We preach Sahana, this, that and others. You know, in the Yoga Sutras, what are all the great virtues that you are supposed to cultivate in order to achieve emancipation. But in practice, it is hardly ever to be seen. And we also start saying that this is my culture by birth and therefore it belongs to me. And it's profound because it belongs to me. It's all very fine to say that, but one need not be dogmatic about it, especially when one doesn't have the fullest knowledge of all that constitutes culture. Whether something is by birth or something by selection, this is the crucial point. Bertrand Russell writes a book called Why I Am Not a Christian. Russell said in his preface to this book, and I quote, "I don't get perturbed about the last day of judgment, as I am convinced that death is the final end, nothing beyond." If you assert this much, then so many contradictions and unnecessary criticism of various opinions, etc., that may not be necessary. You know, in Indian logic, we have what is called as Lakshana Samanvaya. You must define. Suppose you are defining Dravya. First of all, you must give the precise definition and defend the definition. What are all the possible criticisms that might be legitimate and therefore arise in your definition? You must defend it logically. This is called Lakshana Samanvaya. Whether it is Padartha or anything else, the need to justify something. You see, you are people from Andhra, and there was a logician called Annam Bhatta who is said to have been from Andhra Pradesh. And Annam Bhatta went to Banaras, returned as a great logician. In Sanskrit, there is this statement made about Kashi Gamana Matrena Nannam Bhattaya Tedviya. By simply going to Kashi, you don't become an Annam Bhatta. Hundreds of people have gone without returning as good logicians. Now, what is the method of these texts? You have it in this book on Indian atheism, the Purva Paksha, the Siddhanta, and so many other things. In other words, our schools of philosophy are not arbitrary. They just don't make a statement and demand that you should accept the statement for the simple reason that the statement has been made. They argue out their case logically. This morning I was telling Dr. Ajay about an episode. There was a teacher with all those students, and one of them was supposed to be a dunce. So they were not capable of understanding simple logic and so on. And once somebody made this comment on him, he is a dunce. He doesn't understand anything. He is no good as a student. He said, Siddha sadhanam etat, he said. I said, you are saying something that has already been proved. You are supposed to be saying something new and then defend it. You are saying something already proved. I am a fool. The teacher said, see, he is not a fool because he has logically pointed out the kind of illogical assertion that you have made. Because Siddha Sadhanam is one way of argument. You are not supposed to go on proving something that is already proved. Well, here is a boy who knows that it is Siddha Sadhana. So you can't say that he is a dunce and so on.
But argument.
See, this is the kind of thing. Even when a text like Tattvopaplava Simha, for example, it's a text which denies objective knowledge of any kind whatsoever. There is no logical knowledge possible. In the beginning, they thought that this was a Lokayata treatise. Then, after all, they understood that it had nothing to do with Lokayata. The problem is that we have many names, definitions, denominations which do not possess a rational explanation for their designations. Like, for example, the word Hindu. I had a teacher who used to define Hindu and who also declared that he had logical reasons for defending it. And according to him, whoever believes in the karma theory is a Hindu. Wonderful, because that way you can keep people suppressed for as long as you think it is necessary, without giving room for any cultural evolution, no matter what the complexity of culture is. You do not have to recognize the contradictions in the culture of ours. See how all these are drawn from history and the legends, Puranas. The Kosambi wrote the profound treatise called The Culture and Civilization of Ancient India, which is known for its precision, authenticity of the sources, methodology in analysis, and so many things. But then the exact opposite also is easily to be found. I may mention, but
DP has criticized.
yes. I recall an incident when I was a student. D.D. Kosambi had come to my college in Mysore, Maharaja's College. He had been invited to deliver a talk in the University of Mysore. And then the topic had been announced. It's not as if he just forgot about it and went on talking about some folk gods and goddesses and so on. A few mathematics professors were there because D.D. Kosambi was then in the TIFR as mathematics professor, and these professors came there. And when going out, they were murmuring all the time. We came here thinking that he was going to speak about mathematics, but this fellow has been talking about Marama. Marama is a folk goddess. Because he had slides, this, that. That is the kind of attitude. We have several enigmatic beliefs and statements. I shall refer to only two. All Vedic literature belongs to one period. You see, we become intellectual prisoners by making an extremely erratic statement like that. All Vedic literature cannot belong to the same period. There is periodization, chronology can easily be established.
All
Vedic literature.
All Vedic literature does not belong to one period. This is obvious.
It's very clear.
But unfortunately, they don't want to have any consideration for the circumstances of history, and therefore they think that there should be ekartata in the Upanishads. Why should there be ekartata in the Upanishads? Only one meaning. Shankara says this is the meaning and that is the meaning. That's all. Why should it be like that?
Not in Sanskrit.
The Upanishads were not written by any one individual at a given point of time, staying at a given location. So widespread in time and place. The minds therefore belong to different individuals and naturally they come up with different ideas. But we start with the assumption that there is Ekartata. What is Badarayana doing? He is butchering the Upanishads by insisting that Ekartata is the be-all and end-all of the Brahma Sutra tradition, etc. So we start with the premise, which is absurd. No tolerance for pluralism is what it means. When Buddha or the Lokayitas controvert the Gita, for instance, we become angry with them because they controvert. Not, in other words, pluralism, which is an essential characteristic of any refined culture, is denied. But as this book points out to you, for example, Indian atheists, so many other things, not only Devi Prasad, anybody for that matter. The chief characteristic of our culture, we declare from platforms, is that it is pluralistic. But in practice, we don't want it, and then we start contradicting. You quote a Vedic statement, Ano Bhadra Krata Oyentu, which Bhavan Journal used to have that as its motto. Every issue used to have that. Ano Bhadra Krata Oyentu. But Bhavan Journal was not ever known for welcoming ideas beyond its perception. So we can say, Yam Shaiva Samupasate Shiva iti Brahmeti, well-known stanzas. Or we are proud of quoting Vivekananda, who said in Chicago at the World Conference. It's a beautiful stanza. Trayi Sankham Yogaha Pashupatimatam Vaishnavamiti Prabhinne Prasthane Paramidam Adaha Pathyamiti cha Ruchinam Vaichitya Ruju Kutila Nanapathayusham Nrinam Yeko Gamyaha Tamasi Payasam Arnavaiva. Wonderful stanza. We all quote this stanza which Vivekananda quoted. But we don't want to understand the spirit of that statement, much less put it into practice. Our Prime Minister does not even know how to pronounce that statement about Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. He says Vasudhaiva Kutumbam. Yeah, you please find out. I am not lying.
That's in Gujarati.
Gujarati Sanskrit. Vasudhaiva Kutumbam. See, what I want to say is that the irony in some of these things should not be lost on us. I shall not take too much time, another 5 minutes at the most. In the Rig Veda, there is a mantra. It's addressed to Indra. I want you to appreciate the fact that there have been dissent right from the beginning, even in the midst of pluralism. And the propitiator is telling Indra, look here Indra, Asunvantam Samam Jahi. There is that fellow nasty one, he is not offering sacrifice to you. What should you do? Just chop off his head. Asunvantam Samam Jahi. Dunasham yo nate maya. How can you have any appreciation or regard or